Shalom, shalom. Kahala Yahweh Shim Mashek Babalak Yahweh Shai. It's good night, y'all. The line on an impromptu live. And what I'm gonna do is shout out to everybody who's been subscribing and liking the channel.
On an impromptu live.
Make sure my voice was there. And yeah, this is an impromptu live. I'm gonna show y'all something I seen on the internet just a few minutes ago. Hopefully my heater's not too loud.
Impromptu live.
Make sure my heater's not too loud.
I seen on the internet just a few minutes ago. Hopefully my heater's not too
I don't think I can hear it. So yeah, all praise to the Most High. Call all Yahweh Shimon Mashek, I'm like Yahweh Shai. And what we're going to talk about today is in the title: is America losing its religion? Fair question, right? Fair question. Is this place the red, white, and blue Star Spangled Banner where dreams happen? Is this place losing its religion? It's a fair question, right? But before we even answer that, what does the word religion mean, right? Because we need to know what these words mean before we even dive into anything we're trying to even say. So let's look at the word. Let's look at the etymology meaning of the word religion, right? And I'm going to make sure I'm sharing everything because I did not do that well last time. I'm going to make sure I do that well this time. Okay. Hopefully. Let's see. Let me move that. Okay, let's look at the actual etymology root meaning of the word etymology or religion. Because this is what this whole conversation is about. This is what this video is about. This video, it never had a religion. I'm getting to that. Shelly Burks in the spirit. Yes, princess. We're getting into that. You're jumping the gun, but I like the attitude. I like where you're going with that. Yeah, like what she said. They never had a religion, but let's look at the etymology of the root meaning of the word of religion, and we can see that it means to bind, right, or hold back, basically. Bind, hold back. Let's look at the definition of the word bind, right, or hold back. The dictionary for hold back, right? To prevent or restrict the progress or development of something or someone or something, right? So the word religion, right, means to bind and hold back. What are they binding and holding you back from? Because that's what religion is, right? Muslim, Catholic, Seventh-day Adventist, all the Sheba, all the Muslims, whatever they worship. They call it religion, right? Shout out Shelly, blessings to the family. Shout out to you, princess. It means to hold back. So we know religion means to hold back. So what is it holding you back from? The truth. And what is the truth? We're going to get in that here in a second. But let's go ahead and start tapping on this video. Let me go ahead and hit this fair use because I'm not even trying to get caught up. So hold on. Shout out to everybody who's been watching, been subscribing to the channel. Salute to you. And all praise to the Most High. So let me go ahead and put this. This is fair use. Fair use. I don't own any of this. I got to make sure I put this in here so I don't get hit with no copyright. This is fair use. Fair use. Educational purposes only, what I'm about to go over and what we're about to look at. Because I looked at this video for 30 seconds, y'all. 30 seconds. And I just stopped looking at it. I was like, well, so we're all going to look at it together. So let me get here. I'm getting a little faster. And all praise to the Most High. So we're gonna listen, right? Because this is ABC News. This is 18 million subs. This is big right here. This is crazy for them to even, I find it weird that they even put this out here. Like, and look at the title: Is America losing its religion? So we just read that the etymology root meaning of the word religion means to bind or hold back, right? So America's losing its hold, is losing its strangulation, is losing its hold on the people. That's what it's really saying. So America is losing its hold on the people. You know why that's going on? Because the Israelites are out here waking people up. But let's hear what they got to say. And let's just comb through it. See, and let's hear what they have to say.
Religion in times of great joy, a birth, a communion, or perhaps a wedding.
Sure.
We often turn to religion in times of great joy, a birth, a communion, or perhaps a wedding, and also in times of suffering, a death, or national tragedy. But with each passing year, as fewer of us attend religious...
Fair use. Fair use. We're just going through this, and we're going to touch on some Bible verses as we walk through this, because I find it funny. I don't know if she might be Israelite. She might be.
Services regularly, we're losing our places of worship. Our Steve Osinsami has this report on how churches are coping with the changing times and what they're doing to try to keep their doors open.
So now we're going to find out what America's doing to battle this hold that they're losing on everyone. Because remember, the word religion just means abiding to hold back. And America's losing its hold on people. So let's just look. Let's take a look. Let's look inside here, right?
These are prayerful days for the faithful.
So there's your first problem right there. Who is that in the church? Who is this?
Who used to raise their hearts and minds to heaven and filled the pews in this house of God in Buffalo, New York.
I mean, dude, I've not been in a church in so long. Is this really what it looks like in there? That is crazy. As a melanated person, how are you walking into some building and seeing your oppressor, the person who had you in chains, your God? Like as a Native American, Hispanic, or Black person, how can you sit here and look at this religion and look at Christianity and look at any of these things and go into the building and see these things and seeing the people who had your people subjugated in chains? You're worshiping them. You're now praying to them. You have this image in your head of this non-melanated person that you're praying to. Crazy, man. It's a lie. Let's get some Bible to touch on that, though. So, hold on. Ooh. I can barely type. Let's read this right here. Okay. Make sure y'all seeing it, because I did a really poor job of not showing my screen last time. Let me make sure I don't do that again. So this is Romans 1:25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie? Look at this. Look at that. Who changed the truth into this? Hopefully y'all can see it. Oh, no, it's not on there at all. Hold on. See? Let me get back on there. Who changed the truth of God into this? Who did that? Who did that? Let's keep reading. And worship and serve the Creator more than the Creator. Look at this. Who changed? Where in the Bible does it say he had stringy goat hair and had pale skin? The Bible literally goes into the biography or the family lineage of Jesus Christ, and we can go by his forefathers, Moses being one. We definitely can get into him being an Egyptian and him being mistaken for an Egyptian. And we know that ancient Egyptian Hamites were dark-skinned people. We can look on the pyramids and see that. No one's going to argue that point. So now that we know that, how can you still sit there and go into these churches and, man, let's just watch. Because I don't know what this is going to say. Oh, it ain't even playing. Hold on. This is crazy.
This is where neighborhood children learned to sing, where people were married and buried. And what hurts,
that place looks creepy, dude. Like, ugh.
Is that after more than a century of worship, this working class neighborhood on the other side of these stained glass windows is losing something they might miss. This was their final mass at the All Saints Parish on a warm Sunday in July. And this was the few who came.
Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful, man. I'll praise the Most High, man. Give it the Most High a hand. Give the Most High a hand, man. look at America losing this stronghold, losing this bind on this people. And I don't see any good thing. I don't really see that many Jakes in there, but still, the numbers are willing. And if you go into the black communities, the only people you see in there are little kids and women.
As empty as it was still many more than they've seen at any service here in years. The priests are encouraging them to take comfort in Holy Scripture that says for everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven.
So what was the point of that? Like, just be thankful. Look, if you're watching this video, if you're here, if you watch it on playback, you're obviously an Israelite. You're obviously woken up. The Most High has unveiled the wool off your eyes. Just be thankful that you're not sitting in that pew. What does this got to do with anything? Let me just go look. I don't understand what this has to do with anything. Shalom, Yohana Israel, Shalom to Shelly.
Here on earth, they had no choice but to sell.
How many churches have?
And then you got Jake. Jake ain't keeping law, ain't keeping no laws. This is why we at the bottom right here. Got a shaved face like an Egyptian and got no Yeezys on. You in a built.
Had to close in the last few years.
We closed a number.
And then you got Esau as the priest. Man, hold on, man. Hold up, dude. Hold up. Man, okay. Okay. This is Psalms 50 and 16. But unto the wicked, right? Unto the wicked, God said, what hast thou to do with declaring my statutes, or thou shouldst taken my covenant in thy mouth? Esau, what are you doing in holding our book, trying to teach our word when you're the devil the Bible speaks of? I'll be so confused on how Christians be in church and be in places and read these verses. I know because a lot of them I've read the Bible front to back, but how did you miss this part? Who is God talking to? Why is he telling somebody why do you have my statutes in my hand? I thought this was for everyone. I thought this was for all. Let's read it again. But into the wicked, God said, the wicked, we know who Esau's the wicked. What hast thou to do with declaring my statutes, or thou should takest my covenant in thy mouth? What is going on right here? This dude you cannot make this up, man. You can't make this up. You got the devil himself trying to tell you why you should stay in church. Oh, man. Dude, crazy, man. Crazy.
Number of places. We essentially went to half of what we used to back in the early
All
2000s.
Wait, you went to half.
Roughly. We lost about
the Most High, because America, we're tired of these lies, man. America's waking up. This truth is expanding. There's brothers on every corner, damn near. You cannot escape Isaiah 58:1. His word will get out. The four corners this word will get out. That's why the numbers are dwindling, because nobody wants to believe in a white Jesus anymore, man.
100 parishes.
And we're talking about
non-melanated Jesus
buildings that are as big as this one.
Not all of them, but yes.
Father Brian Zielinski is one of many religious leaders across America who's had to stand before cameras this year, closing houses of worship. He expects he'll need to shut down another 70 churches and what they're calling their road to renewal.
Another 70 churches, man. Get the Most High a round of applause, man. Get the Most High a round of applause. Man, that's beautiful work. Let me show y'all something. It's gonna be the Most High is gonna do something worse than closing places. Let me show y'all something. Hosea 8:14. He gonna do more. He gonna do more than close these buildings down. So y'all better be lucky. That's what's going on right now. This is Hosea 8:14 for Israel. Why does it not say everyone? Is that Israel sitting right here? Well, his face ain't there, but the video, y'all, is that Israel sitting right there? No, it's not. It says, for Israel has forgotten his maker. Israelites have forgotten his maker and buildeth temples. These churches you see out here, I swear you can go in I can walk out the hood I live in. Every three buildings is a church. You would figure the place with the most churches should be the safest, right? But it's actually contrary, because these buildings are wicked. These are places of deception. And buildeth temples, and Judah hath multiplied fenced cities, right? In the cities, you see these buildings. You see the Seventh-day Adventist Church. You see the Catholic Church. You see all these places of so-called worship. But what did God say he's going to do to these buildings that they built up? But I will send fire upon his cities, right? And I shall devour the places thereof. The Most High is going to burn every church down on this planet. Thus saith the Most High.
A biblical name for a modern problem. But it's simple, really. People just aren't going to church as much. On average, more than half of their churches today are baptizing fewer than one person a month, and 59% of them are spending more than they take in.
Godly. So we're really seeing a decline in the church with numbers to back it up. They're saying they're down on baptisms, I guess, because people are literally getting baptized and they're not changing. How are you getting baptized in dirty water and you still eat and then go eat a pulled pork sandwich? This is why y'all are losing, because you're not preaching the truth. There's only one truth.
It's my job and role to not just pray about the situation, but to then look at the hard data and say, where does the church need to move?
And it's not just here, of course.
Correct.
It's not just Buffalo. It's not just New York.
Correct.
It's not just America.
That's right. It's everywhere. And why is that Jake with your shaved Egyptian face not keeping no laws? Probably got, I ain't gonna be presumptuous on the brother. He may not know. But it's just ironic they got a Jake coming to do this interview. How crazy is that, y'all? That they have a Jake, a real Israelite, coming to talk to an Edomite about why religion is failing in America. Like, out of all people, you send Jake to come and do it? It's crazy, man. Y'all got to look at everything. This is spiritual.
What's happening?
My personal opinion.
I'm going to show you what's happening. Matter of fact, let's show you what's happening. This is what's happening since everybody's so confused. This is what's going on. Let's show them what's going on. This is Isaiah 58:1. Say it aloud. Do not hold back. Raise your voice like a trumpet and declare to my people their rebellion and to the house of Jacob their sins. For the day after to seek me out, they seem eager to know my ways, as if they were a nation that does what is right and has not forsaken the commandments of God. So the whole point is, say it loud. Do not hold back, because there's people out here. There's brothers out here on the highways and byways, right? There's brothers out here on the corners, sun up to sundown. Some out here during the coldest weather, rain, sleet, snow. There's people out here with a Bible in their hand trying to wake up our people. That's why y'all are losing. The Most High is about to end y'all's hold on this planet, on this earth.
It doesn't need God as much as we think we do.
Your culture never needed God, because y'all don't have God. And this in every culture, oh my God, it's crazy. How are you a preacher and you don't even know this? Like, it's like they don't read. So let's read this. Matter of fact, I like Ecclesiastes 17. I like it. Like it says, Deuteronomy 32:8 is good, but Ecclesiastes 17:17 is really cold. I really like it. So okay, so let's read this. It says, "For the division of the nations of the whole earth, the Most High divided the nations." Right? God, He divided the nations. He divided the nations. In the divisions of the nations of the whole earth, He set a ruler over every people. That's why you got Buddha's big goofy self. You got Sheba, the dragon with 80 heads. You got whatever the Buddha or the whatever, Allah, whatever y'all want to call him. You got all that. The Most High has appointed a God for every other nation. But this is the most important right here. But Israel is the Lord's portion. He's our God. He's not the God of anyone else. He's only Israel's God. So so for y'all to even try to get a hold of our God, it's not going to work. It's not going to work at all, because He was never your God. He never knew the Esau. He never knew Ishmael. He doesn't know y'all. He's not dealing with y'all. Let's further substantiate that. Psalms 147:19. Because I don't understand how you claim you're a Christian and you read this Bible and you read these verses and you come up with anything other than what we say. This is Psalms 1:9. Psalms his word, right? His word is this what? This book, law, statutes, commandments, the Bible. Unto Jacob. It don't say everyone else. It says unto Jacob. Why does it not say anyone else? His statutes and his judgments unto Israel. It don't say the whole world. It says unto Israel. Con. Verse 20. Here's the dagger right here. And he has not dealt so with any nation. God is saying he's not dealt with any nation. And as far as his judgments, they have not known them. So these people, this man who's sitting here talking, he ain't never dealt with you. Y'all are not even going through the curses. Oh, y'all still with me? I just got it saying the browser's lost connection to your screenshot audio. Y'all can hear me? Can you hear me? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Always one in the crowd. Yeah, I'm sure there was one there. True. Shalom. Hey, big homie right there. Shout out to him. Salute you, man. You already know. I appreciate everything that you do. All the help that you be putting out for everyone, bro. You are noticed, bro. You are noticed, Allen. You're noticed. Everyone knows you, bro. I definitely salute you. I'm glad you just here to even listen to me, brother. I really appreciate it. Shout out Trees of Righteousness. Shout out to the big homies. Go to their channel, subscribe to their channel, subscribe to Alan's channel too. Subscribe to these two channels for sure. For sure. Shout out for sure, Trees of Righteousness. Very powerful brothers. Very powerful brothers that are here in the city with me. So shout out to them. Salute to y'all, man. Much love to Trees of Righteousness, man. Salute to y'all for real. Alan Keeper says, hey, Shalom King. I'm just making sure everyone can hear me. Oh, Jeremy. This ain't the Jeremy I think it is. Oh Lord. Jeremy. Is this the Jeremy that I've had a discussion with already? Speaks about angels were appointed in every nation after the flood. Okay, maybe not. I don't know if that is you. If it is, Shalom. And okay, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna let you. Okay, you tell me what you think. What do you mean? What are you trying to say about that? All praise to the Most High. Shout out to that brother right there. Very powerful brother. So let's keep reading. Hey, tell me, is this the Jeremy that I had a discussion with already? He said likely. Is it? Because I've already texted you. I don't know why you not. You want to come on the channel and talk, bro? Like I will drop the link if you need it. If you want to talk. You know I got love for you, brother. I'm glad you're here, brother. Learn, sit back and learn. Hopefully if this is the brother I already had a discussion with and put out there, if it is you, just listen and pay attention, brother, because you really need to hear this right now. And okay, so let's continue back on the video. So wait a minute. The lies of Esau. Do y'all hear this? The Plymouth Rock, they landed on Plymouth Rock with their Bibles and founded America. So who was here when they got here? Wasn't Gad here? Wasn't Northern Kingdom here? So how did they find America? The lies of these people. Woo, man, give the Most High a hand, man. Give the Most High a hand. The numbers are dwindling. He don't have the numbers are he don't have much time left on the earth. I wonder who they're getting these numbers. I wonder who they're asking. They got to be asking a bunch of Jakes because Jake is there taking the questions. So, man, let's just keep going. Exactly. Okay, and I'm glad you brought that up. So we're getting into it, y'all. We're getting into it. So now we're seeing religious leaders that are reason these people are leaving the churches. I mean, that's good. I'm glad you're seeing that. But what about the fact that y'all don't learn anything while you're there? That you're the same person you were when you came in, when you left, and you left with less money. But let's read why. This is all Bible what they're talking about here. So let's go to Jeremiah 23. Okay, let's go to Jeremiah 23 and let's read this, because this is the reason supposedly why the church is dwindling, right? I'm gonna stop trying to say right. Let's do Hebrew words. Okay. So Jeremiah 23:1, because according to him, they're leaving because of what the pastors and what the higher ups are doing, which is prophesied. But let's read what God has said to these people who are not even shepherds to the fold. They're not even supposed to even be out there. So this is Jeremiah 23. Woe, meaning death and destruction, right? God, I gotta stop saying that. Woe, God, be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture. God, saith the Lord. So all these pastors that are in these churches that are driving Cadillacs, Mercedes, while your granny is taking the bus to get there to give her last $10 that she could have kept for her bills, that the pastor's saying you got to put in this collection plate to get a blessing. Where in the Bible does it say, to give somebody of another nation some money and you're going to get blessed for that? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But where does it say that at? So let's keep reading. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God of Israel, not God of anyone else, not God of America, not God of the Muslims, not God of the Moabites, God of Israel, very specific, against the pastors, right? Because we just read, or he just told us that the pastors are the reason these people are leaving. So let me start over. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people. That's literally what he just said. You have scattered my flock. You have driven them away. He just pointed that out. The numbers were 85%. It's down to 45 and 35. Y'all have scattered the flock of Israel and you have driven them away, probably into being a Muslim, probably into being agnostic, probably into being a plethora of things, but being an Israelite and serving the one true God of Israel. And this is a major point here, and have not visited them. When they take that money, who they going to visit when them pastors take that money? Who do they go and get? I'm sure there's some cases where they go and help a plethora of people, but majority-wise, they keep that money. Majority-wise, that money goes in their bank account. Majority of the time, that money goes into their building fund at their house. So let's keep reading. Who feed my people and scattered my flock and driven them away and have not visited them. Behold, all you pastors out there, you need to listen. All you people out there who are fake Bible scholars, after in a church telling people to just keep sinning 7 days a week and come giving you money. Look, the Most High will visit upon your evil doing, saith the Lord. The Most High is going to come and visit you. The Most High is going to come and see you. I ain't trying to wish nothing bad on none of these pastors out here, but the pastor who just had a supposed stroke, I don't want to say his name. The Most High's not. That's an example. That's an example. If that really happened, and you had said their medical condition on stage, who do you think did that to you? Let's find out who did that to you, because these people are going to learn. Y'all gonna quit playing with God. Y'all gonna quit playing with God. Let's read this right here. Who did that? It says, this is Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and I create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So that medical condition he had was from the Lord. That was from the Lord. Because you don't visit these people when you're out here. You're not telling them they're Israelites. You're not telling them to keep the laws and statutes and commandments. You're telling them to do what they want to do. Sin 7 days a week, come pray to me, give your money to me, and Most High's will take care of you. You are not the mediator. So let's watch some more of this video. Oh, let me bring that up. That's a good preset, trees of righteousness. He brought up Ezekiel 22 and 26. Let's bring that up. I'm curious. Ezekiel 22, 26. Let's bring this out. Oh, I knew they were going to give me something heavy. That's why I love trees of righteousness. They're going to give me something good. So let me share this tab and say this is This is Ezekiel 22 and 26. Shout out to Trees of Righteousness for giving me this precept. Her priests have violated my law and have profaned my holy things. They have put no difference between the holy and the profane. You got, let me say my words carefully. You got LGBT pastors, rainbow pastors. That's what we'll say. We'll say the rainbow pastors. You got the rainbow pastors. How is that of God? How that's what it have profaned my holy things. You are letting these people in your church, you are letting them be leaders, leading children. They don't put no difference between what's holy and profane. They don't put no difference. They don't tell you you're an Israelite. They don't tell you got to keep the laws of God. They don't tell you got to stop eating pork. They don't tell you got to keep the Sabbath day. They don't tell you. Matter of fact, they usher in these pagan holidays. They celebrate Christmas. They celebrate Halloween. They have put no difference between the holy and the profane. Neither have they showed difference between the unclean and the clean, the meats, the pagan holidays. You can't make this up and have hid their eyes from my Sabbaths. I just made that up. Hey, shout out to Trees of Righteousness. That's a crazy precept. And I am profane among them. The Most High is not, I'm telling y'all, he is not slack on his judgment. He is not slack on his judgment. Let's pull that up. Let's pull that up. Not on his promises. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but let's see if I can find the one I actually wanted. Hold on, work with me. Okay, this is 2 Peter 3 and 9. It says, the Lord is not slack concerning his promises, and some men count slackness, but the long suffering us are not willing to any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. And I totally agree with that. But I was trying to find the one where he's not. I know it's in here somewhere, but let me just get back to the video. And shout out to everybody commenting, making comments. Shout out Trees of Righteousness. Beautiful precept. That was beautiful right there. And shout out to Johan Israel. Shout out to everybody who's been commenting, man. Shout out Alan, you good, bro? Y'all good, man. Y'all, the way y'all here support. Appreciate y'all, man. And hey, shout out to all the channels out here, man. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, this was an impromptu live. I just seen this video and I watched the first 30 seconds of it. I was like, well, let me go live and we're gonna talk about it together. Hit the like button, hit the Cash App, super chat at the Most High puts it on your heart. Appreciate that, my brother. Appreciate you, my brother. Let's get back to this video. And look at Jake, boy. Look at Jake. Look at Jake. Can y'all see that? And word religion means to bind or hold back. Always put that in your mind. Fair use. Look at this. Look at this. Like, how do y'all in the church celebrating Christmas and you don't read Jeremiah 10 and 2? Like, how do you... All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. Because y'all's lives will not stand. All right? The Most High is coming to take his people back, and we're going to be put on the right track. Dang. So they done turn these old churches that's the lost his followers into houses. What a hustle. Why do they keep mentioning that? What do y'all mean? See, this is why Esau has no business touching her book. Just everything there's a season. What does that? So what are y'all trying to say? This is going to happen. This is just a bump in the road. No, this is not. This is not a bump in the road. This is the Most High declaring his judgment on this place. The scriptures say the devil is busy. I assume he's talking about Job when he's talking to Yahweh or to the Most High coming to and fro. I assume that's what he's talking about because they don't put no scripture. They paraphrase like they really wing it when they're paraphrasing. You can't make this up. So some of the oldest churches in the world have been turned into clubs, venues, places of sin, even though that place was already a building of sin. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Bitcoin, trees of righteousness, Amos 5. Yeah, I hate your feast days. Matter of fact, let me bring it out. That's a good precept. Because this is going right on too. Shout out Trees of Righteousness. Go to their channel, subscribe if you haven't. Work with me. Let's see. And you were at 21. I like this preset. This is code right here. So this is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21. I'll start at 20. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? I despise your feast days, your Christmases, your family get-togethers, your birthdays, your all these things, these things at these churches, these events that they have. He despises all that. Where in the Bible do you see him celebrating Halloween? Where? But yet you'll get your children, you'll dress your children up and send them out there to get candy and stuff. And Christmas, you'll have most of y'all, and it's about to happen here in a couple of days. Y'all are going to sit here and have that offering for this pagan god with them trees. Nimrod. Nimrod's the god that they're giving sacrifices to with the gifts under the Christmas tree. You are literally giving sacrifices to Nimrod. That's what you're doing. So let's read this again. I despise your feast days. Why? Because it's unbiblical. It's against God. It has nothing to do with the Torah and what we're supposed to be doing as Israelites. Like, and it's sad that a lot of people know the origins of these feast days, these Halloweens, these Christmas is the origins is old men getting drunk and having fornication with, I'm trying to be as PG as I can, having fornication with each other and throwing up. And then they put the Christianity Jesus bell on it, and then they give it to you, and that's why you celebrate it today. Halloween's about kidnapping children. I told you so's. Kidnapping whatchamacallits. We're going to make sure I don't get copyright or anything. It's for that. But you will keep your vain. The Most High despises all your feast days and will not smell of your solemn assemblies. All those Thanksgivings you cooking at, all those, y'all are having Thanksgiving at church. How wicked is that? How wicked is that? Though you offer me burnt offerings, your meat offerings, I will not accept them. These are why I regard the peace offerings your fat. But the Most High's not dealing with none of everything y'all are doing in these holidays are vain, vanity. Let's go to Jeremiah and read that. It's all vanity. But you can't tell a Jake that. You can't tell Christian that. You can't tell them that. Oh no. And that's another precept I'm about to bring out. Hold on. Because this is our people in a nutshell. This is Jake in a nutshell. Well, I'm reading the ESV. I like it in the ESV. Okay. This is our people right here. And he said to them, you have a fine way of rejecting the commandments of God. You talk to any Jake, right? I celebrate Christmas for the kids. I celebrate Thanksgiving for the family. I celebrate these paganistic, demonic days for my children. So you don't get to sin for your children. You don't get to sin for your family. There's 364 other days of the year you can do these things on, but you choose to do it on this day. Let's read it again. He said it to them. You have a fine way. Jake and Issachar will give you every excuse in the book of why they're going to keep Christmas, on why they're going to keep Thanksgiving, on why they're going to keep Valentine's Day, on why they're going to keep going to church on Sunday when it says celebrate the Lord on the Sabbath day. You have a fine way of rejecting the commandments of God in order to establish your tradition. What is their tradition? Thanksgiving. We gone over. Their traditions are vanity. Sorry to go on that rant, but I just get upset when I see things like that, and something's got to be said. So let's continue this video. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I'm getting a little better. Okay, we're doing good. Look at this. Oh my God, dude. Look, and this is what you want to get up Sunday morning and go talk to Esau. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. Got an American flag in the church. How demonic is that? There's nothing spiritual or biblical. Where in the Bible does it say have an American flag up? Look at that. Get a Most High hand, man. Look, there's no one in there. This is beautiful, man. This is beautiful. Meaning they're old and they don't have no money. That's what that means. They need money. He needs young kids to come in here. Why do you think they let the rainbow come in there? That's money. That's money. Why do you think they're doing these concerts and events at these churches? Because it's money. It's never about God. It's always been about money. It's Dale Franklin the Turtle, old Bob Saget, old Bowser from King Koopa, Mario head. Oh, Jake, boy. Why they send Jake? Why is that? Yeah, because you're in there lying to people. You're in there just telling them, you're in there reading them a good story, and you're going on a long tangent rant for about an hour, and you're passing a collection plate around. Or that may be what just goes on in the black people's church. I could be wrong on that. See, the fact that you got to do all these things to get people to come by your organization lets you know should just let you know everything. And you don't read. It's just, look at these devils, dude. Oh my God. It's just literally, I got to watch my words, y'all. I got to calm down. Look at these heathens out here just. Okay, so what? So they're giving away gifts now. Let's get that. Let's bring that precept out. So a gift destroys the heart. This is what happened to a lot of our people, unfortunately. And this is one of my favorite scriptures right here. Mad. That's why I'm here on this channel. That's why I created this channel. That's why you got people out here like Trees of Righteousness, like Alan Cupid, like Sakari, like all the all the brothers out here doing the work. Oppression has made us mad. We're so, because we understand we're the bottom. We understand we're the tail. We understand that we're going through the curses. We understand these things, and we've had this wool lifting up over our eyes. And all praise to the Most High. I'm getting Coach Hill's talking about it. All praise to the Most High for lifting that veil for us to see it. But it also, it's made us mad because we talk to our people and we try to get them to see it, and they don't want to see it. They don't want to see it. They make fun of us for standing out on the corner with Bibles trying to tell our people to stop shooting and killing each other, to stop selling shit to one another. They get mad at us. They get upset when we tell our sisters to put some damn clothes on. They get upset. These people get mad. Okay, but I'm not go crazy. But we get mad when we try to help our people and show our people. Imagine having the truth. Imagine, I know obviously if you're here, you're in the truth. Imagine having this information, because when I first found out I was an Israelite, that's why it's bittersweet. And I'll pull that up too. Bittersweet. Truth is bittersweet. Truth. Okay, this is a good precept. If I can find it. Okay, but regardless, I'm gonna tap on it here in a second. It's surely oppression making a wise man mad. We see the oppression of our people, so we're upset. That's why we out here in the cold, out here in the rain, out here in the sleet, out here making videos, out here editing videos, out here making flyers, spending our money to get people this information. Because this information, it's the golden ticket. But here's the point right here. And a gift destroyeth the heart. She just mentioned they're giving away stuff. They're giving things. A gift destroys the heart. That's why you got a lot of Jakes who are soft out here. That's why you got a lot of Jakes out here that don't care. That don't want to teach you the truth. That's why these pastors don't care about telling our people they're Israelites, because they're getting money. They're getting a gift for destroying our people. That's why you can't give people money is the root of all evil. So let me read this right here. That's not what I was looking for, but that's a good precept as well. That's not at all what I was looking for. So let me continue on this video, and then I'll find this precept. Oh, you're gonna lose more than that. So let me hit this precept right here. This is Revelations 10 and 9, and this is just lamming back on the fact that when you get into this truth, you see this wisdom. This wisdom will make you mad, because it's like we're telling our people, hey, all you gotta do is stop eating pork in these holidays and keep the commandments, wear your zizis and your fringes, and keep the Sabbath day and the Passover. That's all you got to do, and we'll get out of this situation. But people don't want to do it because they want to keep the traditions of what Esau's giving them. And that's why people like me, Trees of Righteousness, Sakari, all these brothers, they're angry. We get driven mad because damn, we're sitting there giving you the golden ticket to be back on top, to be over everyone, to have rulership over the nations, and they don't want it. So let me read this right here. And this is another precept. And this is Revelation 10 and 9. And I went into the angel and said unto him, give me a little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up. This little book right here. Take it and eat it up. Right? Con. And it shall make thy belly bitter, and it shall make thy mouth sweet as honey. Now, this truth, when I first heard it, was sweeter than anything I've ever heard or read in my entire life. This was the sweetest thing when I found out that I was God's chosen. It was so sweet to find out that I'm not just a nigga out here. I'm not just a gang member. I'm not just some blood and crip out here. I am a child of God, a real child of God. I am an actual God walking this earth. Psalms 82 and 6, John 10 and 34. That was the sweetness that I found out that I come from the lineage of God. I have literal blood from Yahweh Shah in the tribe of Judah in my veins. That is so sweet. But it becomes bitter because you find out what we did. You find out we got to mourn for the Lord. You find out that we broke his laws. You find out that we gave up on him as a people. You found out that our people don't want to hearken. They don't want to listen. They want to remain at the bottom. They want to stay in the subjugated mindset. They want to stay the tail. And that's when the bitterness comes in. So let's finish this video out. I just want to touch on that precept. I really gonna be looking when them skies crack. Y'all gonna be looking for real. And let me hit this because I read this. I was reading this in Isaiah. Isaiah is so powerful. Let's go to Isaiah 42. Make sure. Oh my God, this is disgusting right here. So this is beautiful. I love it. We're gonna read it in different versions. I love this. I love the Most High. I love His truth, man. All praise to the Most High. This is Isaiah 42. Should you worry about you loving for your family, right? This is we're gonna read it in different translations. Here's my servant who I have upheld. This is the NIV. My chosen who I have delight in. We know that's Israel. I will put my spirit on him. So I don't want to hear nobody saying that they got the spirit on them. Unless you're an Israelite, you can't have the spirit put on you. And he will bring justice to the nations. Wait a minute. Let's read it in a different version. Behold, let's read it in ESV. Behold, my servant whom I have upheld, my chosen, in whom my soul delights. I have put my spirit upon him. He will bring forth justice to the nations. How are y'all reading these parts in the Bible and y'all not understanding this that it's not for everyone? This is behold my servant who let's read in the Amplified. Behold my servant who I've upheld, my chosen who I in whom my soul delights. His soul is delighted in the Israelites. I put my spirit upon him. He will bring forth justice to the nations. We're about to bring forth justice to y'all. Y'all all the stuff we're going to. The Most High said we're going to be bringing justice to the nations. So I'm lost on again. I am so lost when they open up this Bible and they make it universal. It's crazy. So you heard that churches were full on 9/11. When a big attack happens, the churches were full. And that's going to be just like when this hardship, because the Most High says it's going to be like a time like ever on the earth. And everyone's going to be turning to God. But guess what? The Israelites ain't going to be on that corner. They're not going to be out there on the block. So the Most High is going to shut off this knowledge, and y'all are not going to be able to get it here soon. Cold world. He's so togetherness, so to guide us, to put us. Where was this us when we built up this $1 trillion industry that y'all call America? Where's the us then? How come y'all not giving us back what we helped y'all build up? That's why y'all got a judgment coming to y'all. You just read that in Hosea 8:14, Acts 7:48. Your church will not be there here soon. Pastor, so we got a woman pastor here. Let me just go ahead. 1 Corinthians 14. Hold on. That's another problem. Oh my God. I don't understand how a grown man goes into a church and there's a woman in there telling you what to do. Sit down. Okay. This is 1 Timothy 2:12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor exert authority over a man, but to be in silence. You are to be silenced in the churches. Jake has no whereabouts. You can tell that Jake that's doing the interview and don't believe in the Bible clearly. Doesn't read it clearly. No precepts clearly. Has clearly never ran into an Israelite. Because how do you not? This is like one-on-one. Like a woman is not to teach or to be a pastor. So, and y'all wonder why America's losing this bind and this stronghold on people. It's crazy. Where does it say to be a Methodist? Our people are crazy, dude. This is what we're, ma'am, lady. I'm getting mad. This is what we're supposed to be doing. This is what we're supposed to be doing. Not building apartments, not doing what you're doing. Cry loud. Isaiah 58:1. Cry loud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgressions. That's what we're supposed to be out here doing. Not this. This just sick. Look at this. She got a cross. This is crazy, dude. Yeah, because you ain't saving them. Your evangelism isn't saving them. You're literally woe into the pasture. You're not supposed to be up there even teaching. So they're building apartment complexes to help the people, but yet you're asking them for money when they get there. God, that is that cringe cut. Oh, really? Because really? The church will always be the people. Yeah, let's read that. Yeah, what people are they? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. This is Acts 7:38. This is he that was in the church in the wilderness with the angel. Who was in it? Who's? Let me just keep reading. Which spake unto him in Mount Sinai with our fathers who received the likely oracles given unto us. Those people in the wilderness were Israelites. All right. Wasn't y'all, wasn't you, Esau. And that ain't gonna work. And that's gonna be a lot of you Jakes out here. That's gonna be a lot of you Jakes out here. This is gonna be y'all. It's gonna be a lot of y'all out here. Because like he said, they come to him during the dark times. This is Matthew 7:21. Not every one of you saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. So all you people that are going to be crying out here, that don't want to keep no laws of God, that don't want to keep at least keep the Sabbath day, that want to keep stuff in their Facebook report, who wants to do all these things but keep the commandments of God. He says, not every one of you saith unto me, Lord, Lord, crying out, Lord, please, Lord, Lord, don't do me like this. You ain't gonna enter the kingdom of heaven. But he that doeth the will of my Father, which is in heaven. Meaning you gotta keep these laws, statutes, commandments. But here's the point right here. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in their name? That's what this woman's doing. She's in the church prophesying their name, right? And thy name have cast out devils, and thy name done many wonderful works. And then I will profess unto them, the Most High is going to say to them, because they're telling you, oh, I bought apartments for people. I built up this system to where they can get help. I created realtor through church. That's what she said. And then I will profess unto them, the Lord's going to say unto you, I never knew you. Depart from me, that ye that work in iniquity. For one, you wasn't supposed to be up there preaching. You wasn't telling people they were Israelites. You wasn't telling people to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. You wasn't doing none of that. So the Most High is going to literally tell you, he's going to spit you out his mouth. He never knew you, you workers of iniquity. Crazy. Look, you got everybody in here. Look, Jake watching the door. You got Jake carrying a thing with Esau behind. What is going on here? What is going on? Is he guarding the door? Y'all got security for the 13 people in here? This is crazy. And this just shows right here that Jake has that natural zeal. That's why we in there. We just have that natural zeal for God. We just want to serve God, but we do it. That's why the Hosea 4:6. This is Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I've also rejected thee. And that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. And I will also forget thy children. I will also forget thy children. You don't want to keep the laws of God. He's gonna have your children out here in this Esau church doing this right here. He's gonna have them based out like that. Okay, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. All right, man. All praise to the Most High. That was dang. I went live an hour. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I did not mean to go that long. I did not mean to go an hour. Shout out to everybody making comments. Shout out to everybody commenting, giving presets, helping me out. Make sure you like the video on your way out. Send it to someone. This was an impromptu live on America losing its bind religion stronghold on America. That's pretty much it. I'm trying to think of anything else I want to end that on. Because this is the whole. This is just the whole duty of man. This is what we're supposed to be doing. Hold on, because this is what we're supposed to be doing as a people. And I'm gonna close out with this. Let us hear the conclusion. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, because here's the whole matter. This is the whole duty of an Israelite. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter, right? Of everything. Fear God. How do you do that? You keep his law, statutes, and commandments. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. All right? Con? So this is the whole duty of man, is to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. All right? So I want to give a big shout out to everybody who watched today, who will watch in future reference, who everybody was giving comments. Appreciate all y'all. For real. The water from the bottom of my heart. And all praise to the Most High. Call halal Yahweh. Shema Shek Wamalak Yahweh Shad. Shema Yasharala Yahweh. All Nama Yahweh Shad. And peace and blessings to everyone who watched. Peace and blessings to all the brothers putting their brick in out here. Peace and blessings to everyone. Make sure you like and share and subscribe to the video. All praise to the Most High.